Want to build the ultimate Starlancer TAC in Star Citizen? Well, I'll show you how to optimize your build for maximum performance and minimal signature. I'll first go over the build with you, then show you how to optimize your power, and finally, we'll see how the ship performs in a PvE mission. For the Starlancer TAC build here, we're going to use Oracle.games. Just an easy way to show you what I have, plus I don't have to run to each shop. For my weapons, I'm going to go CF repeaters, CF Rhino repeaters. Why? Well, I really like the speed of them. You can see the projectile speed is 1800. This helps with laggy servers, small ships. In general, I just really enjoy it compared to attritions, where sure, their damage is more, but their projectile speed really slow. You miss more shots, meaning your damage don't apply. So I prefer CF repeaters even for PvE. You can go whatever you like, but this is my build. So I like CF repeaters. For missiles, I always go with electromagnetic missiles. They hit more consistently than any other missile, so this is what I chose. Dominators, 2 I believe, 6 of those. And because this is a solo build, we want to go down here, remove all turret weapons, and lucky for us, the turret weapons will give us CF repeaters that we can just equip to our main guns, so you don't have to buy anything. So just unequip all of the turret weapons on your ship. This I just left. I unequipped them. They did no impact on my power, so I just left all of the missile racks there. For our shields, I went with Parapet. Why? Well, it gives us the most amount of shield HP. Plus, you need to loot the military component, which will take a lot of effort. Plus, having a big shield HP, pretty nice. But I'll maybe include one of these and then one Parapet, just for the regeneration value. Since your shield have shield faces, you can basically rotate your ship around, regen your one shield face while taking damage on the other. Super efficient. So I really like shield faces. That you'll see in the gameplay section of this video that our shields hardly ever go down, and when it does, I just turn away and 5 seconds later my shield is back. So crazy shielding on this ship. The 2 parapets. For the power plant, I just left it as default because we need a lot of power. We can't really go with a stealth power plant because the ship is so power hungry. We can't even max out everything. So this is why I just left it at the default one. It's a military C grade and it gives us 24 power. If you want a little bit more, you will need to loot one. Good luck finding that in a contested zone with an elevator that works or at Wicklow. Probably search for a minute, but hopefully you'll find something. I'll try and see if I can loot a couple. But for now, I just left it with the default power plant since it's efficient. And then for the cooler, I went with the cooler. It gives me the lowest EM. And then also I can only use 2 power on it. Since you don't get one, but you can only use 1 pip. Otherwise, I would have used it. So this is the cooler I went with the Cryo Star. And you can buy it as well. And then for the quantum drive, of course, you can go whatever you like. But I like to go with the bolt. It keeps my IR nice and low. I don't want IR missiles hitting me. So this is why I went with the bolt, but you can choose whatever you like. The bolt is a stealth. Quantum drive, I would recommend the Hemera if you want a faster one and you don't care about the IR. Again, if you don't know where to buy any of this, you can just click on the component you want. Go to the right here, click on Stanton, scroll down all the way, you'll get the shop names and the location. I did make a video where I show you exactly how to get to each component shop. I'll link it in the description so that you can follow along if you're new. Just go to the timestamp and start from there. You'll find the shop if you follow it. Now that you know the build, let's go see how to manage the power and how the ship performs in the gameplay section. For my power management here, I like to go full weapons, 2 less pips in thrusters because we do not have enough power. The ship is so power hungry. And then full power to shields just because I like that extra regeneration. We've got so much shielding. We might as well use our shield faces and regenerate them as we tank shots. And then if we scroll to cooling, we need the cooling here. Just 2 pips in cooling here. Keep our IR down. Here is our signature, 19 being the biggest. So 19k is out, they will spot us. So just be careful for missiles as well. Let's go see what type of targets we can get with our bounty hunting mission. I took the most difficult one I can find. We just spotted our targets here. Well, at least some of it. Our first target here is a bomber, which is super crazy with the turrets. And we've got another one of those. And then finally, I believe it's a Starfarer, the refueling one, I believe. And then for our target, I still need to find it. Quickly go forward a bit. Managed to find our target here. It is a constellation. No wonder we couldn't see it. So not the craziest target. But I'm going to try and take on all of these 3 targets at once. Why? Well, because I feel the Starlancer is very strong with its shielding. Let me see if I can take them all on. Hopefully we can make it. Usually I'll take them on one by one. And I'm hoping they all come towards me. Let's see what we can do here. The bomber is already closing in. Just gonna start shooting. Lucky for us, we've got a lot of bullets in our capacitor. I'm running the CF repeaters right, so that if the server lags, I'm still able to catch up. That thing overshot quite a bit. Let me just close in. Definitely not the fastest ship, but she's pretty beefy, I believe. Our back shield is getting attacked here. Let's see if I can face all of them towards my front shield. Do not want my back shield to go down and have nothing left to show for it. But we're doing pretty decent damage on this thing already here, since we've got such a big mag. Haven't even completely dumped everything into it. And she's already red. Mostly because she was in nav mode. The ship, you can see my back shield is going down. So we want to rotate. And just reverse just a little bit here. Give them our front shield so that our back shield can regenerate. We do not want to take hull damage, right? So I'm just going to reverse just a little bit. You can see my back shield already regenerated. Now we can go forward again. This is how you fight with big ships. You just give them different shield faces. You don't have to be too maneuverable. Just because you've got different options, right? You can give them different shield faces while shooting other ships. She should be going down pretty soon, I think. Getting super red. My front shield taking a lot of damage. So I'm going to run just a little bit. Give them my back shield here until we regenerate the front shield again. There we go. Already full. Takes like 0 time to regenerate. As long as you don't completely lose it, you can regenerate it pretty fast. And there we go. We've got our first target. Let's see if we can get another target here. This time around, it is the Starfarer. Now the Starfarer has a lot of invulnerable spots. For her, you want to shoot her basically on the head. Well, right on the cockpit. So right in front here, you want to shoot her right here. Ooh, almost rammed it. But you basically want to sit right here and shoot the front shield while trying to hit the nose of the ship. Otherwise, she'll never die. She'll take forever. It goes pretty fast once you hit it in the nose. You can see getting pretty red already. Almost there. I think one more mag should do it. Well, maybe a half of one. Let's see. Starting to run. And there we go. Super easy. Take a look at where the other bomber is at. Here is the other bomber. Managed to find it. Was a little bit elusive. But I'm pretty sure she'll die quickly. I am in gimbaled mode. I like gimbaled mode. Just because I aim with the mouse right. And especially with bigger ships, it also helps with the turn radius. But we can just tank this thing even with all of the turrets, and it does have quite a bit of turrets. We can just tank the ship constantly because our shields is massive. should be going down pretty soon. There we go. Just face to face. Super easy. All that is left is the constellation. I think the Starlancer TAC is pretty crazy just because of the shielding alone. I don't even feel like I need to do anything. I can just sit still. Every now and then I can rotate my ship just to bring up the shield faces again. Other than that, you don't have to maneuver or anything. Don't even have to play smart. You can just tank most of the things in PvE with it. I'm not quite sure about the hammerhead. Haven't managed to find one. But maybe in a future video I can see if I can kill a hammerhead with the Starlancer. There we go, we managed to find the constellation here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna slay this thing in a couple of seconds just because of our weapons. But I'd rather just show it as well, just because it's a little bit funny. They do say that the constellations are one of the meta ships for PvE, but I think definitely the TAC is a competitor now. It's because of all of the weapons and the shielding. It's definitely doing quite a bit of damage on my side shield here. But I can keep out of firing arcs if I wanted to. And just regenerate everything quite easily. Already making the constellation red here. Every now and then just strafing up to keep it in my sights. And there we go. Super easy, right? Nothing too crazy. Our shielding is way too good. Plus our weapons, 4 size 4s, pretty decent as well. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, then you can watch these 2 videos right here. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.